famous.
Pro athlete.
Yeah, it's famous.
Movie star.
So this is what I'm saying. You got to think of you when you were like a teenager or like teenager, right before you had kids, and what your thoughts were about like just. I mean, because you've had to kind of learn as you go about how to be a dad and about how to.
I still don't know how to be a dad.
You're a good dad.
I try. Sometimes. Sometimes I find myself not trying as hard as I maybe should.
I'm just saying
At your discretion.
You could help like give a reality check to a lot of new dads.
All right, guys. It's been some kind of day today. Actually, just as I'm filming this, I can see that my bedtime alert's coming up on my phone, which is awesome. I think today I decided to film something on my own. I don't do it often, but I was kind of thinking about it today, and Audrey and I spend a lot of time apart. Unfortunately, it seems like you meet the one person you want to be with, and then you don't get to spend any time together. So between my job and her stuff and the kids, it's a full-time gig. I leave for work at like 8:15. I get back at 7:30, and it's we spend a lot of time apart. And I think there's a lot of couples that do that, and I used to not understand how that would work, and I still don't, but we just kind of fight through it and do make it work. So I think the last time I talked to you guys, I had alluded it to be maybe having one or two more stressful days this week. I've had a couple. The weather's been kind of iffy here. It's been raining a lot. I love the rain, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it doesn't put me in the best mood when it's gloomy for 3 or 4 days in a row. And on top of that, I found out that my information was compromised. Somebody had signed up for an insurance policy under my name and social and all my information, and I'd been getting bills from my insurance saying that they weren't my primary provider. So this makes a lot of sense, and is definitely very scary. And working in the financial industry, I have the utmost respect and reverence for keeping data secret and keeping people's information private. And to think that mine got out there and I'm very careful about it is very scary. So, I guess we'll see where that goes, and have to be a little bit more careful, and hopefully they'll pay some of my one doctor bill for the year. I mean, I don't really go to the doctor. I'm constantly at the doctor. I mean, my kids go to the doctor. Audrey goes to the doctor all the time. In one pregnancy, we've had more doctor's appointments than I've had in my entire life. So, and I've broken some bones and torn up some ligaments and stuff. So that's really saying something. But overall, it's tough for me to talk about work when I'm at home. But I'm a financial consultant, and right now we're going through some times where we're in a great deal of flux as far as our living situation, and staying here, leaving, and selling our home, or whatever it's going to be. So I'd like to take this opportunity just to counsel everybody, and some people I don't have to tell, most people I don't have to tell, but I find enough that I do that your financial well-being is extremely important to your happiness. And when I was young, I just bought my first home. How old were we when we bought our first home? Yeah, so we were 21. Bought my first home at 21, and I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I bought my home. I had just paid off all my credit cards to buy my home, and so I went out and went on like a $2,000 vacation, all of my credit cards, right after we closed. And living outside of our means the year before just kind of it shot my credit into the toilet. And it was an awesome vacation, don't get me wrong. I loved it, and to this day we refer to it. It's one of the best vacations we ever took. If you ever get the chance, Steamboat Springs, Colorado is beautiful. Couple great places to eat there. Actually, every great place to eat there. And definitely try out Tacos del Barto. It's a Jamaican taco place, and I didn't get the chance to go there. And it is actually the highest rated restaurant in Steamboat with quite a few reviews. And, I'd love to know what that's like because I can't wait to get back up there. I'm going to try it at least once. If it's good, probably several more times than that. Because it's hard to go to dinner out there and not spend for two of you $100 at every meal almost. So, but I getting back to what I was saying, being financially sound is very important, and having good credit and knowing how to control your credit score and how to have a handle on your credit score. I talk to so many people where it's just an arbitrary number that Credit Karma kind of just magically comes up with every month, and that's not the case. You can get good at it. It's a skill like anything else, and I'm extremely passionate about helping people with that. It makes me really happy and fulfilled when you can take somebody's monthly expenses and take them down for hundreds of dollars, and it makes me feel good. But it also has helped us. We've learned a lot, and we've learned a lot of hard lessons, and some lessons we've been able to avoid because of the missteps of other people that I help. So in that regard, I love my job, but it has been a rough go of it this week. It's with the weather. It's kind of a slow time after tax time, and just everything we've had going on in our personal lives. I feel very drained. I'm very excited. We're going on vacation this weekend for Mother's Day. That's not the only thing we're doing for Mother's Day, but I'm not gonna put that information out there yet. But I'm very excited to get away, and I love all of my children, truthfully and completely, but sometimes it's nice to shed one or two of them and be able to sleep in a bed that you don't have to make the next day, and hang out with the people you love. Because like I said earlier, I don't spend enough time with Audrey. I don't know that there's ever going to be enough time for me to make up any of the amount that I've missed, but we try to make the best of the time we have, and that's kind of why I'm going to cut this short. And I'm excited that I was able to talk to you guys today, and maybe next time you'll get Audrey and I both together. All right, thanks.